Why do end users submit tickets? I mean, it sounds pretty self-explanatory, right? There's a problem, they submit a ticket to IT. But that is not always the case. Yes, there are times when something is truly broken in the system or there's missing build from an application, and so IT has to be involved. But a lot of the times, the end user might not really know where to go in the system to fix it themselves, like if it's a workflow thing, or they might not just have the confidence to do it and they're worried about, making things worse. So it's super important. Now, I know that sometimes end users can get real click happy and submit tickets for everything. Yes, that can be very annoying. But our job as analysts is not just to fix the problems in the system, it's to also have that customer service support for our customers and to ensure them that we're going to resolve their problems. So it's so important that you kind of put that frustration aside and just build relationships with your clients, work with them and explain to, like, if it's something that is broken in the workflow or not broken, if it is something that was missed in the workflow, just reach out to them, get on a call. I know that's scary, but get on a call, get on a Teams message. Hey, here's what happened. This is why you're seeing this. And if you're noticing that the same user is submitting the same kind of ticket, here's what I would do. I kind of go above and beyond. Not all analysts do this, but if it was me, this is what I would want from my analyst. If you notice the same user submitting the same problem over and over and over, and you have already told them it is a workflow issue, you know it's a workflow issue, write up a tip sheet for them. Write out their workflow for them. This and then in bold, this is the step you keep missing, because things move fast when you're in the clinic, when you're in the office, and some end users will be like, oh, okay, I missed this step, won't do it again. But some end users, it's just, we're human. People are human. They're moving fast and they just keep making the same mistake. Maybe they're stuck in their habits. They've been doing the workflow wrong for so long that it is second nature, and they're not keeping that in the back of their mind that, oh, I had to submit a ticket last time because this happened because I missed this step. So just go above and beyond for your clients. I know sometimes it's frustrating to see the same stuff over and over again and you feel like you're just repeating yourself, but that is when I kind of go above and beyond and create like a tip sheet or a how-to document for them to review, and then just be like, look, if you see this issue again in the future, refer to that tip sheet that I provided you and see if it's anything in that tip sheet that is going to resolve your problem. And then you can prevent submitting a ticket, waiting for the service desk to assign it to the correct team, or sometimes they don't assign it to the correct team and it's bouncing around, and then it finally gets to the application, and then you got to wait for the analyst to look at it because they're working on something else, and then all this time has gone by when you could just look at the document, see what you missed, see what could be wrong. You can fix it yourself, and the workflow moves on. I hope this tip helped. I've got so much more for you guys coming, so bolo!